in your childhood, everybody enjoys nature and playing outside. One of the former rangers who worked here, Jeff Fletcher, he actually taught me quite a bit about the habitats. He would come back and tell me what he'd been working on that day, how he'd worked on it, how we'd maintain the various habitats and how it benefits the wildlife in the area. It's quite inspiring. I thought I'd love to do something like that. Working here and being on site here and being out and about, open my eyes to what we actually have here. And it's not just a nice part of a golf course, it's a 490-acre nature reserve, and it caters for birds that will travel hundreds of miles, if not thousands, to migrate here every single year. The way the site sort of naturalised itself from what it was to what it is now, it's a place where a lot of pit slag was dumped, and then as it had been left decades later, nature started to take its course and grow in. It's just fascinating what can grow on an old pit slag hill. And then obviously we've got the spit, which is the remnants of the old railway line that used to cut through to Bickershaw Colliery and drop off all sorts of raw materials to and from. That strip of land now has just become a migration spot for hundreds, if not thousands of birds that come from all over the world. They will stop off here and either move on. A lot of the birds will stop and nest, and it's just become a real focal point of this park. And I think it's actually, regionally speaking, probably one of the most important nature spots. One of my favourite birds to spot at Pennington Flash is the cormorant. People usually look at me funny when I say that because I don't think it's known as a particularly beautiful bird. But when you see and you look at how they live, they'll go and fish. Once they've been in the water diving and they come back out, they will have to perch themselves on a rock or on a stake, and that's so they can dry the wings off from the diving in the water to get back in there and fish and feed themselves again. And I just think they look absolutely stunning.
Lots of things for children to do round here. Children can collect the leaves and the berries and look at the colours and the shapes and take the moments to come on a piece of wallpaper and make a collage.
If you go to the hides, you can see specialist birds that this particular reserve is renowned for, and that's the Willow Tit. This is a national nature reserve, and the Willow Tit is part of the criteria that gives this site its status. Kingfishers are about, they've bred successfully, they've had the young, and now they start to chase their young away so that they can go and find their own territories. We've got lots of wildfowl on the main water. In the next month or two, we'll have visitors from Russia, Siberia, hooper swans coming, pink-footed geese, lots of other geese and ducks.
There you go.
Canada geese going over.
In autumn, you can look for fungi. There's earth stars that grow on the ground, and there's velvet shank that will grow up the bole of a tree. And there's oyster fungus that grow, and they're gills. They're gilled fungi, and they have a great gill that goes all the way and rolls round. If you just walk along and look, always look with your eyes, not with your hands.
There's the children's play area. Bring your children here and spend all day.
Bring a picnic and sit on the benches and enjoy the outdoors.
They used to say, "You have stolen my heart." I'm not doing it anymore.